G'day folks, today I'm going trout fishing and I'm filming a real-time lure review. Now the lure that I'm going to be reviewing today is this. This is the Dr. Twitch Minnow by Team Born to Fish. I said review, not remove. Kane Nicholson, if you were here, you'd be absolutely hating this. And I'm not going to tell you all that Kane's scared of cows because that'll just make you laugh at him. But guess what? Kane's scared of cows. Team Born to Fish, Dr. Twitch Minnow, a flats minnow. Now, I don't know whether these are still around or not. I can't find the Team Born to Fish website, but Team Born to Fish are still online on their Instagram. Look them up, Team Born to Fish. Now, I was setting this to review a couple of years ago and I filmed like a static review, not a real-time lure review. I used it really late in the season because it came to me just before the season closed and I didn't do much good. So I've decided now to grab it out again, or this is a different one, but grab one out and film a real-time lure review. Let's tie it on and make our way to the creek, see if we can catch a trout. In the past, cows have brought me good luck. You gonna bring me some good luck, mate? Hey? Hey? No need to be scared. Look, they're utterly petrified. Well, they're not udders because they haven't got udders. They haven't got nuts either. All right, look out. Other way. Out you get. Cows everywhere. Right, now I've made my way to the stream that I'm going to be fishing. Now remember folks, this is a real-time lure review, so you get to see me cast it, use it, work it, whatever, and I'll tell you all about it. But I may or may not catch a fish. He's follow, first one I've seen. First trout that I've seen. He came out and followed it and had a look at it but didn't strike at it. What if I twitch it a bit and pause it and see how that goes? Geez, he was not interested at all. Just a start. Starting to wonder whether there's any fish still in this creek. It wasn't a monster, but probably a good 30 centimetres, I suppose. Typical sort of small stream brown trout. Got him. No, I haven't. I was excited because I saw a trout there that cast before, a couple of casts earlier. So I knew there was one there. So as soon as I felt a bit of resistance, I got all excited. Got him. Ha ha ha. Beauty, he's a nice fish too, look. You beauty, I was getting a bit disheartened, I gotta tell you. I've been fishing for quite a long time. I've seen one fish a similar size a couple of 100 metres downstream, and since then I've fished a lot of water and haven't seen any fish. The Team Born to Fish Dr. Twitch Minnow, eh? Works. Right, that's another fish on a real-time lure review. Although admittedly, it's always going to be easier to catch a fish in a real-time lure review when I'm reviewing a trout lure than what it is when I'm reviewing a cod lure. Now mate, I'm going to try and get a real quick photo of you. What I'll do, I'll lift you out, get your photo, drop you back in, put my phone away, then I'll unhook you and get you on your way. Alright, lovely trippet on the lino, you bugger. I almost got the photo. Mate, you kicked just at the wrong time. Have a bit of a breath, catch some water instead of catch some air. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Quick, before he kicks off. Lovely brown trout. See you later, mate. Off he goes. Well, the Team Born to Fish Dr. Minnow has struck. Or Dr. Twitch Minnow, sorry, has struck. And that fish came from up there, up in the deep end of the pool. I was actually twitching it when it hit it. It wasn't a straight retrieve. I've worked out with this lure you can make a straight retrieve like that and it'll just come straight through. It's got a tight little shimmer, a tight little sway. You need it to be going reasonably fast with the current, or obviously a bit slower against the current. Or you can twitch it a bit like that and see how it kicks around. That's what I was doing when I hooked that fish. Sometimes these metallic coloured lures, if you can twitch them, some you can, some you can't. This you can. If you can twitch them, they'll just kick around a bit and they'll send a flicker of light through the water, which is ideal in streams like this that aren't crystal clear. Oh! The fish came out there and hit that then. I wasn't paying enough attention. I doubt that he'll come back. He looked a bit frantic. He didn't come in. He's behind it there now. He just sort of swirled behind it. I don't know if it's a bit big for him or whether he's seen me. It wasn't a big fish. I'd say he's might have seen me, that fish. He just didn't look comfortable. He came out really fast and just swirled around it. There's a follow. Whoa, look at the nice fish. Pause. Not interested. What about there in the thick of all that shade? Is there anything sitting in the shade? Yes, he's on it. Big fish. It's a good trout. He's a good 35 centimetre model, but they're just not interested. They're certainly happy to come out and have a look at it. Got him. Oh, done him. He hit it and failed to hook up. I doubt he didn't hit it hard, but I doubt very much whether he'll come back. For two reasons. One, because he's a trout and they're notorious for not coming back once they feel the hooks. And two, I just get the impression that the fish are not really switched on today. I have made an observation about them feeding, which I will share at the end of the video. Oh, trout just rose there. That's going to come straight past him. Oh, it had a touch. He obviously saw it. He's right on it. He's right under it. Look, he's right under it, but not interested. A follow. Once again, not a take, just a follow. He's still following it. They're following it all the way out, but they're just not even opening their mouths. They're just following it out. I reckon this lure will be dynamite in the autumn when the trout are a bit more aggressive. The team born to fish Dr. Twitch minnow. You can fish it fast. It's a bit of an erratic action. You can fish it slow in a nice straight action, and you can twitch it to make it flick out a bit of light and mimic a wounded fish. Well, that's the team born to fish Dr. Twitch minnow. This one is the flats minnow. Now, I don't know whether you can get these anymore or not. I don't think the website's around anymore, but Team Born to Fish are absolutely around. Go to Team Born to Fish on Instagram and ask to speak to Phil, and he'll be able to tell you whether you can still get these lures or not. If you can, good and well. If you can't, then I'm really sorry, because that means that I've got one and you haven't. But anyway, earlier on I said I reckon I know what's happening with these fish feeding today, and I'll tell you all about it in the closing scene. What I think's happening, trout are a cold water species. It's the middle of summer. The water's too warm. It feels nice and refreshing around my feet, but it doesn't feel cold. Now, this year, the stream is looking a lot better now than what it usually does in January. It's flowing well. I think it's got a good level of oxygen in it, and it's a little bit cool. That's a great survival temperature for the trout, but it's not a thriving temperature. I think they need it a little bit cooler before they'll feed. So what I think's happening is they're only feeding when they absolutely have to, just enough to keep them going and buy them time until late summer, early autumn, when the water cools down a bit. If you read my newspaper, my weekly newspaper column, which runs right across most of northeast Victoria, or if you read my fishing monthly report each month, you may have noticed sometimes I talk about the lower rural streams. Well, these are the sort of streams I'm talking about, rural streams at a lower altitude. We're at the foothills of the mountains, and there's a lot of cattle around. They're usually a lot less vegetated, so they get a lot more sun, and as a result they warm up more. This is actually better fishing in here now than what it usually is in January, but I just think at the moment they're in damage control mode. They're just pecking one or two bugs off as they need them, and that's it. And to really push this point, Look at the one fish that I did catch. It was really skinny. Now, I've seen a lot of grasshoppers today. I can hear cicadas. There's no shortage of bugs falling into the water. Why is the fish skinny? Because it's only eating what it needs to until the water cools down and it's a lot more comfortable, and then it will pig out. That's my theory. But anyway, folks, thanks very much for watching this real-time lure review. Big thanks to Born to Fish for sending me this lure a couple of years ago. I done the review originally, but I didn't actually fish in that video. This time I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.